I had always admired the elegance of a Chemex, the way it looked, the promise of a clean, smooth cup. So, when I finally got my hands on one, I was beyond excited. I had watched a few videos, skimmed a couple of guides, and thought, how hard can it be? Turns out, very hard, if you don't know what you're doing. Mistake number 1. The grind size catastrophe. I measured out my freshly ground coffee, feeling like a pro. But I had one crucial flaw: I used an espresso fine grind. When I poured the water, expecting a smooth flow, nothing happened. The water just sat there, refusing to drip, like I had just turned my coffee into cement. Mistake number 2. Boiling water disaster. After realizing my grind size was all wrong, I adjusted it and tried again. This time, in my impatience, I poured boiling hot water straight over the grounds. The result? A burnt, bitter mess that had none of the delicate, floral notes I had been dreaming of. Mistake number 3. The pouring technique fiasco. Determined to get it right, I gave it one last go. Grind size? Fixed. Water temperature? Better. But instead of a slow, controlled pour, I dumped all the water in one go, flooding the filter and completely choking the brew. The result? A weak, lifeless, sour cup of disappointment. The turning point. At this point, I was frustrated. Maybe Chemex wasn't for me. Maybe I should just stick to my trusty French press. But then, I took a deep breath and realized something. This wasn't about the Chemex, it was about my lack of patience. So, I started over. Checkmark medium coarse grind. Like sea salt. Checkmark water at 195,205 degrees Fahrenheit. Checkmark slow, circular pouring. Checkmark blooming the coffee first, letting it release gas before brewing, and this time? Perfection. The lesson learned: Chemex isn't just about brewing coffee, it's an art that rewards patience, precision, and respect for the process. Now, it's one of my favorite brewing methods, but I'll never forget the first failed attempts that taught me how to truly appreciate coffee. Hot beverage tears of joy.